This is a brand new spaceship combat simulator that is about to be released onto Steam in just a few days. Called In the Black, and today I'm gonna give you a quick tour around it. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to In the Black, new spaceship combat simulator I should say. The developers behind it, they did give me a key for this, but I'm not getting paid for it. They don't have any say in we're gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna show you the game because it actually looks kind of interesting, with some decent potential. The game revolves around either solo combat missions where you can earn some credits in those, or alternatively you can play, which is probably going to be the main part of the game, which is these team-based PVE combat matches. I'm gonna show you both, and I think we're actually just gonna very simply start with some solo missions. I don't have any ships. You can see all my ship slots here are empty. We can buy ships, you can upgrade them, you can customize them to your liking. Maybe I'm going to be able to show you if I get enough money for one, but they are quite expensive. But you can see there are different ships, there are different classes, anywhere from small light fighters to medium, heavy assault, and various other heavy ships. So there are a number of different ships, they can be customized. There are both simulations. There are this Bloodsport, which is the team-based one, and then there's what's called contracts, which are more, I believe those are solo missions as well, but a little bit more difficult. I haven't tried them yet, else if you want to take it, you need to have a ship. I don't have a ship yet. So let's just jump straight into a simulation. I think we're going to do the proving grounds. This is just basically endless waves of ships that you can do, and it's a good way to either practice or to earn a little bit of credits early game. So the good thing is that even though it does say we have to pay for the rent, we don't actually have to pay for the rent. So we just keep the ships. Basically, in this proving ground, there are three capture points. You get points if you capture the capture points. Alternatively, you can just kill the ships, which is probably going to be your main priority, as if you don't kill the ships within the timer, we have just over 2 minutes, this wave is going to fail. One thing you might have noticed is that full Newtonian physics, that means I can fly in one direction, fates in another. It makes it a little bit more difficult to learn to fly it, but after a while you do get used to it. Okay, nice, got him. That should be 10,000 points right there. Very nice. So we have 20 seconds until the next one. I'm just gonna see where the repair facility is. There's the repair facility. So I'm gonna stay in this vicinity, I think. Missile away. Looks like the missile missed. Let's try again. Got him. Okay, so that's one. That was good, clean, fast kill. And there we go. Time run out. Didn't kill the guy. 20,000 points. And that gave me 800 credits, which is not really a lot. But those are just the solo missions. As I said, there are different types of these, and you can play around with these if you want to get your, get a bit of practice in. But the real interesting part of the game is, of course, the Bloodsport here. So while the game is not fully released, there is enough players in here that you can get into a match, and I'm expecting that the player number is going to go up as we see the game being released. But for now, I'm just going to queue up, and I'll show you some proper PvP action, and not just these like few NPC ships that we've been fighting so far. Each of us has a base, like the one we're in right now, and you can see the other enemy base. Let's try not to collide with stuff. You can see the enemy base here is on the other side of this asteroid. We play in best of 5, so the first to 3 points win. And basically you have to either destroy the enemy base, or more likely destroy all enemy ships. 11 kilometers. There we go, missile, and that's not fired at us. I think he's firing at that guy down there, so that he overextended. Way overextended all the way down there. Because the other guy, he disappeared back into the asteroid, so he knew he should not come out right now. So for now, we're just fighting for position, really. Now there's 3 of them, 4. Okay, so now they're all coming through the center now. So let's begin to move down. I'm gonna try to stay in cover behind this asteroid as much as I can.
Target locked. You are.
Okay, let's try to get a missile away on this guy.
You are targeted.
Oh, There we go. I didn't last long. That was me probably overextending a bit there. Okay, I think this time around I'm gonna try to adopt a similar tactic to what I just saw Acid Burn do in the last match, where he did the same as I did in the beginning of last match, just to hang back and wait for them to come to us. But instead of extending in when you begin to see them come through the center, just stay back, hold back, wait for them to come all the way to the base, and then attack them there. Okay, here we go. One is getting in close now to the base. See if we can actually get some hits in on this guy. Use the lasers.
R targeted.
Yeah, chase him, chase him, chase him. Okay, they're just swarming around our base right now. They're everywhere.
You are
No one have died from either team yet. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
are targeted.
Come on. Shoot him down. More lasers.
Target.
Finally, got him. Okay, this guy is close. Got him.
Targeted.
Okay, that's 2. Where's the next one? Well, let's get the post-game stats here. We can see here we got the 2 kills that gave us 4,000 credits. We had some repair cost for our ships. We got 20,000 for the victory. And some accommodations. And then the rental cost came up to 7,500, giving us a 16,300 profit on this round. And some XP. Now, I know you probably have a number of burning questions. I'm gonna try to anticipate as many of them as possible. First of all, if we go in here to the settings, input-wise, yes, it does have HOTAS support, and I actually really like the system they've done. Let me show you. If I go in here to the movement and into, let's just say, my roll axis, you can see here there's a number of different key bindings. Of course, the keyboard key bindings you would expect, Q and E, so I can sit here and jump between Q and E, and the inversion settings is set over here, obviously. There's a gamepad that is default, and then about my verbal stick. But there's nothing preventing me from just adding another axis. So right now I have my roll here on my verbal stick, as you can see, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We have roll here, just as you want, but I could just add another axis if I wanted to. I could just go in and say, okay, I'm gonna add another axis there. Now I have another roll axis. Now I have 2 roll axes at the same time that I could use as input if I wanted to do so. Which is pretty cool. I really like that. The other thing you can do is you go in here to the little gear icon, and in here you have the sensitivity curves that you can set. So if you want to have more sensitivity in close, so it's not, or less sensitivity in close, so you can make fine maneuvers and then have it to be more aggressive if you do large movements, you can do it here. You can see how it kind of responds based on your inputs. You can set dead zones. If that's what you want to do, you have all these, and you can do these per axis, so even per input. So I could set a different sensitivity curve and a different dead zone. That's a massive dead zone, that joystick, that gamepad there. You can set all that. So you have all the options, and as you can see, I have played around with it. It takes a bit of time and a bit of practice to get just the right feel for the way I want the game to feel. So you should probably expect to spend some time with it, but all the tools are there in the game to set it up exactly as you like. And if you're ever in doubt whether this game is focused on combat, I just want to show you the weapon key binding sections. There you go. This is just for weapons. You would think, oh, fire weapon, right? No. You of course cycling through your enemies, cycling through different missiles. Also, you have like a target bank kind of system where you can target and then store it as target 1 and then store another one as target 2, and then you can quickly swap between them if you want to keep track of that. Different weapon configurations and swapping between those. Again, loads and loads of options, and once again, as you can see here with primary fire, you have loads of options. So you can have, I could have that as my primary fire, or I could set more triggers as primary fire in here if I so wish. So plenty of options there. The other question that I think a lot of you guys will probably have is VR support. As far as I know, there is no VR support in the game. So unfortunately that's not a thing, at least as far as I know. I'm not 100% certain, but I don't think that they have VR support. Anyway, that was a very quick look at In the Black. It is currently on Steam, as I said, should be published here in just a few days. So I'll be posting a link for it in the description if you're interested. Go over, check it out. If you like spaceships and shooting other people in the face with big missiles, then this game is definitely for you. Thanks a lot for watching. If you want to see more space game reviews, then stay tuned, as I might have more stuff coming up in the not too distant future. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in space.